This video compares a monologue from Marlowe's play Tamerlan, Part 2, with lines from Shakespeare's plays, revealing striking similarities, best explained by the personal identity of Shakespeare and Marlowe. Ask yourself, how can it be that literally every Marlowe monologue line reflects a word image from Shakespeare's work? Such a frequency has not been proven in any other contemporary poet. Literature experts often dismiss such textual comparisons as ridiculous evidence, thereby carelessly underestimating the mathematical validity of probability considerations. A single word parallel means nothing, a second hardly anything, and a third only slightly more. However, if every line shows an idiomatic or word parallel, the likelihood of assuming a match increases exponentially. It's not the individual parallel, but the consistently high degree of 23 similarities here that should be emphasized.
When heaven shall cease to move on both the poles,
yet cease your ire, you angry stars of heaven.
And when the ground whereon my soldiers march,
Bottle of sack, our soldiers shall march through,
shall rise aloft and touch the horned moon,
his lanthorn doth the horned moon present,
and not before my sweet Zenocrate.
'Tis not so sweet now as it was before.
Sit up and rest thee like a lovely queen.
Show me, my women, like a queen, go fetch.
So now she sits in pomp and majesty,
Still growing, in a majesty and pomp, the witch.
when these my sons, more precious in mine eyes,
Turning with splendor of his precious eye,
than all the wealthy kingdoms I subdued,
and all the wealthy kingdoms of the West,
placed by her side, look on their mother's face.
beseech you, sir, look in this gentleman's face.
Methinks their looks are amorous,
Methinks looks with a watery eye,
not martial as the sons of Tamerlan,
their sons with arts and martial exercises,
water and air being symbolized in one,
as fire, air, water, earth, and heaven can make.
argue their want of courage and of wit.
Chiron, thy years want wit, thy wit wants edge.
Their hair as white as milk and soft as down,
With fingers long, small, and white as milk,
which should be like the quills of porcupines,
like quills upon the fretful porpentine,
as black as jet and hard as iron or steel.
Draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel.
Burets, they are too dainty for the wars,
Her feet were much too dainty for such tread.
their fingers made to quaver on a lute,
Pretty fingers of tremble upon a lute.
their arms to hang about a lady's neck,
Direct mine arms, I may embrace his neck.
their legs to dance and caper in the air,
He capers, he dances, he has eyes of youth,
would make me think them bastards not my sons,
and that he is a bastard, not thy son.
but that I know. they issued from thy womb.
If I have killed the issue of your womb,
Never looked on man, but Tamerlan.
that never looked or touched or carved to thee, the fact that in a unique 23-line monologue of the play Tamerlan by Christopher Marlowe, all 23 lines contain significant word or text references to Shakespeare can only mean that it is an intentional intertextuality indicating a deeper connection of an identity between the two playwrights.